How did you find a good mentor or mentors, I guess, as you're explaining to us?
Yeah, I mean, I was just getting out in the world of commercial real estate as much as I could, going to masterminds and going to real estate investors meetings and being as good of a broker as I could be. Because, if you want a badass investor to start paying attention to you and to want to spend more time with you, go out and bring them deals, go out and make them money, right? Because the better deals that you bring them, the better tenants that you bring to their properties, the easier you are to work with, better your marketing is, whatever that ends up being, the more that developer or that investor is going to want to be around you. And then if they see that you're really willing to put that much effort into it, they'll take you under their wing. I mean, that's happened to me time and time again.
No, that's great. That's absolutely great advice. Let's talk about building a vertically integrated firm. I mean, you've got a lot of different channels in your business, I'm sure at this point, with a lot of different people doing a lot of different things. What's been your key to growing and scaling that business? I mean, walk us through that process. How'd you get it done?
Yeah, I cannot sit still. Shortly after I start a company, I have to start another one, right? We've got the Cobble Group, which I founded in 2018, February of 2018. That's my commercial real estate brokerage. 6 months after that, we had several clients that were selling residential portfolios and 1031 exchanging into retail shopping centers that needed management. So I had a background in that from the boutique developer that I worked with, started a management company. It's also pretty nice. You get income every month instead of just whenever you close deals.
Right.
And then a year after that, started a development and investment company, buying and developing my own properties. And, the one thing that I will say about starting multiple different companies and growing them all is make sure that you're very much in the same lane, right? Like, we are very vertically integrated. The Cobble Group was my main project for the longest time. And every time the Cobble Group would go get a listing, Parasol, which is my property management company, would get the management, right? Because we could kind of co-pitch them. So I didn't have to go out of my way to work for one company. I was kind of working for all the companies at the same time. And so now I'm doing something very similar with the development and investment group. So every time I go out and find a property to buy, now the Cobble Group gets the for lease listing or the for sale listing, and Parasol gets the property management agreement. So it makes sure that I don't get distracted, because it's very easy to just get distracted. Like, I didn't go start a bar while I'm doing a commercial real estate brokerage. Those are two very different gigs. Right.
No, well said. And I appreciate you breaking that down. What were the keys though? I mean, how did you find the good people? For me, it's one of the common struggles, and this probably is not just for me, but for a lot of people, is onboarding, getting people trained, get the right people in the right seats. Like, that's really granular and really, really the more of the role of an integrator. Are you the integrator, or do you have an excellent integrator on your team, or what's?
No, I am definitely not an integrator. I am like a lone wolf salesman. I just want to go close deals. Like, that's the only thing that I want to do, because I'm really good at it and I love it. But if I wanted to grow and scale and get to, some of my future goals, which is owning a lot of real estate and developing towers and stuff like that, I've got to grow a team around me. I can't just be doing that, totally solo. So, no, I mean, I'll be upfront and honest. Like, I've never been the best manager of people.
Right.
I'm not a good manager of people. So because of that, I have learned over the years to try and hire self-starters, more independent people that are willing to just go out and do the work on their own. And so, we've got a team. I've got probably 10 employees now, and just about every single one of them is like that. I don't really have to tell them what to do on a daily basis. They know what they need to be doing, and they're bought in through profit share and some other incentives, bonuses, stuff like that we've got set up based on their performance for the year, for the quarter, whatever that is.
Right. Yeah. And that makes a lot of sense. Who was your first key hire?
Oh, my first key hire was a second broker. Back in the day when I first started the firm, when I left the development firm to start my own thing, I realized just how much their influence on my marketing was stifling my own business. Because as a broker, you're 1099, you're an independent contractor. Like, you eat what you kill.
Right.
But this company would not let me market in some of the ways that I wanted to, like, doing stuff through Instagram and Facebook and whatever. Like, they just wanted billboards. Like, they thought that was the way to market, which is hilarious to me. But as soon as I left and started doing my own stuff, I tripled my business that year. Like we went from probably $4 to $5 million a year